YouTube, I'm back. It's Tatiana. Um, I wanted to make a video about something that a lot of people have been asking me about. So I started using natural deodorant. Yes, I make it myself. I've been using it for about 4 months. So I started doing my research, different blogs, different articles on like why deodorant is so bad for us. Not my natural deodorant, but regular antiperspirant deodorant. And basically, I've learned that it has aluminum in it. It can cause breast cancer because what your body does when you sweat is it rids itself of the toxins. So the antiperspirants keep all the toxins inside, and that does something to the cell, which could create cancer cells. It's kind of scary, and I know um, that is related to breast cancer, not just like any cancer, specifically breast cancer, in both women and men. So I feel like this is a big problem. Like I don't want to set myself up for potentially getting something that I can prevent. So with that being said, like I wanted to be able to create my own. That way I could stay healthy, remain healthy. I'm 24 years old. There's no reason why I should be putting toxins, keeping toxins in my body when I can create something that will help me. So, so I decided to create my own recipe of my deodorant. It works perfectly. No, I do not stink. I mean, everyone who I've given it to try says it's amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a recipe.
So usually when I'm measuring things for my natural deodorant, I use a tablespoon. Everything else is measured out except the coconut oil. For the coconut oil, I used Whole Foods 365. I think I got the refined brand, but unrefined is better. So for coconut oil, I used 3 tablespoons at first, and then later on you'll see I add one more tablespoon. So that's one, and then I have another one, that's two. And then we have 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. It's really kind of messy, so I'm just letting you guys know it's kind of messy, but hey, it's coconut oil, it's all natural. There's no problem with that. I don't mind getting messy. Then after the coconut oil, I added the baking soda. You can just use regular brand, Arm& Hammer, most popular brand. We have 2 tablespoons of that baking soda. And then after the baking soda, I used arrowroot powder. You can find it at Whole Foods, Publix, anywhere that sells that brand. Um, so yeah, I added 2 tablespoons of the arrowroot powder, and that's just basically to thicken it. It's optional. You can use something else to thicken it if you'd like. Then I used 10 drops of grapefruit essential oil. That's just to make the deodorant smell, to add a good fragrance. I think I like the grapefruit fragrance more than a lot of others. It's very mild, it's very sweet. And I also use the ylang ylang fragrance, 10 drops of that as well. That mixed with the grapefruit smells amazing. Um, I don't want to smell too strong, like too much of essential oils, because that's just not personally what I want. But to me, those two smell great together. So yeah, I picked those two, and I am going to be mixing the mixture until everything's pretty much mixed together. So you can see it's kind of thick, it's kind of like grainy. And then you'll see I'm gonna add an extra tablespoon of the coconut oil, and that was the 4th tablespoon I was telling you guys about. So I add the 4th tablespoon of coconut oil, and I mix it until everything's pretty much mixed into like a paste. I personally like mine thicker because it's just easier for me since I live in Florida. If I have something really thin, it will be watery the whole time. And I personally like it, thicker, and it's easier to apply with my finger. And this is just the ending result. Kind of dry. I put it in a small mason jar, and that's the ending result, how I usually take it out to put it on. And yeah, that's it, guys.